entitled What a Catch. Francis McFrugal stayed with Vi and Bug on this particular morn, bearing in mind yesterday's sad events that Auntie Vi's body had borne. As she approached him, he greeted her with, "Good morning, how are we today?" Aunt Vi replied, "All things considered, I'm fine. Things should go well now, I pray." Without using a mirror, Aunt Vi did her makeup and curled her peroxide blonde hair. The lack of a mirror when applying makeup made her look like a clown at the fair. The inside of Bug's cheek he bit to stop laughing, trying to show Aunt Vi respect. "We'll stay on the water's edge today," McFrugal said, "so that your techniques I can inspect." "A saint's patience you will find, that's what's required when you go fishing," he said. "We'll no doubt see flutters and a little excitement, but I can't promise fish," he said, tilting his head. He then winked at Bug, who was paying attention, and instructions and demonstrations Francis gave. Auntie Vi said, "Yesterday was enough excitement. Any more and I might just end up in my grave." The pair cast their lines out and settled in silence. The shimmering water reflected the fowl. Suddenly, sharply, her line pulled forward. "You've got something there," McFrugal did howl. He helped Aunt Vi tug on the line until whoosh! Out of the water, as big as a cat, came a huge grey thing, no trout and no welly bob, landing beside her, a huge water rat. Auntie Vi, seeing the tail in an instant, in a faint she had passed out straight away. Bug knew Aunt Vi had a loathing of rodents. Rats in particular ruin her day. Francis McFrugal now called out for help. "Fetch water and blankets and some smelling salts. Bring hot sweet tea. Call a paramedic." People panicked, now like a bunch of dolts. Darting about without any direction, shouting yet little sense they made at all. Hither and thither Bug raced back and forth to aid Auntie Vi, that's all he could recall. Blankets and cushions and water, etc., quickly were carried to where Auntie lay. Even the smelling salts didn't arouse her, so paramedics were called out this day. Paramedics Francis never had needed until today, but he needed them now. Oh, Auntie Vi's health. Francis couldn't take chances. Losing his reputation brought sweat to his brow. In minutes the paramedic arrived. Cases and bags he then brought from his car. He took Vi's blood pressure and then raised her legs up, improving her circulation by far. Vi's low blood pressure and seeing the rat caused her to faint from the shock. The beach it was straddled with pebbles and boulders. Fortunately, her head missed every rock. In order to monitor Aunt Vi's progress, one cafe owner stayed all afternoon. Aunt Vi was now enjoying the attention. One might say that she was over the moon. During this time, with attention averted, big rodent rat crept towards the loch shore, watching to make sure that no one was looking around rocks and pebbles that lay on the floor. Scurrying and slinking like a trained commando, rodent rat made it into the water's edge. By Bug's shoe the slimy mud was the thickest. Ratty slid in onto a rocky ledge.